In this video I'm going to show you how to make the drawstring pouch, which opens up like this. There we go, it's full of stuffing. Take that out. There we go. So this is what you need to make this pouch. So any yellow type yarn. I'm using the New Style craft colour in Dandelion. It's like a dusty yellow. So yellow. Then you'll need any red, and brown, which I'm using a light brown. For hooks you'll need a 5mm and a 3.75mm. Then you'll need scissors and a wool needle or a yarn needle with a blunt tip. So that's what you'll need to do this project. With your yellow yarn and your 5mm hook, you'll want to do a magic ring. So that's how I do it. There we go. And in this magic ring you want to do 8 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now you can close your ring by pulling this tail. So that's round 1. So round 2 you want to increase this to 16. So in each stitch you want to do 2 crochets. 2 single crochets in each stitch. So in there, that's 1, 2, then you want to be in the next stitch, which is this one, and do 2 in there. So 1, 2, so that's 4. Then 2 in the next stitch, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So you should have 16 stitches. Pull your ring up tight. So that is round 2. Round 3 you want to increase to 24. So you want to do 1 single crochet in one stitch and then 2 in the next. So I'll do a few and then I'll let you finish. So 1 in this one, so 1, and then 2 in the next. So 1, and 2. And then 1, so that's 3, and then 2, so that's 5, and then 1, and then 2. So do that all the way around until you get to 24. So that's the end of round 3. It should look like this. Should have 24 stitches all the way around. So number 4, you're going to increase to 32. So you want to single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then 2 in the next. So on the 3rd stitch you want 2 in that one. So I'll do a few. So 1, 2, and then 2 in this one. So 1, 2. So then you'll want 2 single crochets in the next. So 1, 2, and then this is the increase. So 2 in this stitch. And then 1 in the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and then the increase. So 2 single crochets into this stitch. And you want to keep doing that until you have 32 stitches all the way around. This is what it should look like after round 4. You should have 32 stitches all the way around. So this is round 5. So you want to single crochet in 3 stitches and then increase. And at the end of this round you should have 40 stitches. So that's 1 single crochet in 3 stitches, 2 and 3, and then the next stitch will be your increase. So that's 2 single crochets into this stitch, like this. So 3 stitches with 1 single crochet, and then your increase stitch. So you continue around till you have 40 stitches, and then we'll come back and do round 6. This is what it should look like after round 5, and you should have 40 stitches all the way around. So round 6 we're going to do our last increase, which will give you 48 stitches, and you want to single crochet in 4 stitches and then increase. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you want to do your 2 single crochets into the next stitch. So like this. And then you'll go on the next 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 single crochets into the next stitch, which is your increase. So 1 and 2. So keep going all the way around until you have 48 stitches, and then come back and we'll do the next row. So this is what it should look like after round 6. Should have 48 stitches all the way around. This next part is the easy part, so you'll need something to mark where you are. So I'm just going to use a different coloured yarn. So you want to put it into this stitch, the stitch that you're currently working on. So just place that in there like that. Because the next 14 rows you're just going to single crochet all the way around for 14 rows. So altogether you will have 20 rows. So this is why I'm marking, so I know where I start. So I'll do a few. Just single crochet all the way around for 14 rows. So what we're doing is from here all the way up to here. So this will be the main part of the bag. So when you've done 14 rows of single crochet, come back and we'll do the next part, which will be where you put your drawstring and the extra few rows on the top. The final part of the pouch which we need to do is the drawstring. So I'm using red, as that's the colour of the drawstring in the game. It's just normal red. Any red will do. So unravel a bit. Then you want to make a slip knot. So I loop and pull my yarn through. That did not work. Try again. Like this. Put my hook in. And then just keep chaining. Doesn't matter how long you make the drawstring. It can be however long you want. I don't count a set amount of chains, but yeah, just keep going until it's as long as you want, or as short as you want. It's up to you, but this is all you do. Just do a chain for your drawstring. So once you have it as long as you want, you just snip off the end, and then you do one final chain, but pull the yarn all the way through and pull it tight. So this is your drawstring. Can't really see it very well because of the camera and how red it is, but oh, and I forgot to tell you, I used a 3.75mm hook. So that's your drawstring completed. The next step is the assembly. This is what it should look like after 20 rows. So there should be 20 from here. This is row 1, and this should be row 20. So row 21 is you chain 1, skip the stitch, and then single crochet into this stitch. And then you single crochet into this one, then you chain 1, skip the stitch, single crochet in 2. So 1 and 2, chain 1, skip, single crochet into the next 2. So you'll start to get holes, which is where your drawstring will be. So you do that all the way around. You chain 1, skip stitch, single crochet into the next 2. So I'll leave you to finish the row and then come back after that. After row 21 you should have holes all the way around. So row 22 you want to single crochet in every stitch and every hole. So we'll start here. So single crochet into this hole. Ooh. Try again. And then single crochet into these 2 stitches. This stitch and this stitch, and then we'll put a hole again, so single crochet into that hole, and then the next 2 stitches, and into the hole, and the next 2 stitches. So you want to do this all the way around and then come back for row 23. This is what it should look like after row 22. So you've got your drawstring holes here. You should be able to see them a lot better now. So round 23 to 26 is another single crochet round. So you just do one single crochet all the way around for 4 rows. So I'm going to place a marker and go around for 4 rows, just single crocheting in each stitch till you have 26 rows. So once you've done that, come back and we'll finish off the pouch. After row 26, the drawstring holes are here, so this is a bit extra. Should look like this. So you can cut your yarn and fasten off at this point. So I just slip stitch and then pull the yarn through the loop and pull tight. So that is the base of the pouch done. You can fasten, well, weave in your ends, and then once you've done that, come back and we'll do the details. Once all your ends are weaved in, the next thing you will need is a star detail. If you want a tutorial on this, just let me know and I'll do one. But I made this previously, so. And you'll also need a couple of pins just to pin it in place. So you want to sew this onto the front and pin it down. There we go. And then thread your needle and just start sewing it on. Make sure it's secure so it doesn't start falling off. I just sew around the edges. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'll leave you to do the rest and come back. So this is what it should look like after the star is sewn on. The only thing left to do now is add the drawstring. And I do this by crocheting it in. So you find the 2 holes that are here. So these 2, so this is where this drawstring will come out. So pull, second, you can grab it. So you pull one end through this side, like this, and then through each hole you loop the drawstring through, like this. Like this. and then through the next hole you'll do it this way. Like this. Next one, loop it through this way, and then through the next hole, through that way. And just keep doing this all the way around. Until you get back to the beginning. Nearly there. Just 2 more holes. So 1. Oh no, there's another one here, look. So to make sure you have the same on each side, just put your hand in and pull, and then there's your drawstring. Completed pouch. And I hope you found this tutorial to be helpful. If you do make this pouch, please be sure to show me. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Bye!